What's going on, everybody? This is David. Welcome back to the channel. I really appreciate you tuning in. I only ask one thing: hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, and share the video. I really appreciate it. And with this video, we want to continue on from our previous video from a couple of days ago, where we're just going to be discussing a portfolio, just letting you know what the backstory and what's currently in it, and what's the expectations of this portfolio. So, if you saw my previous video, I did mention I talked about the first portfolio. I said I had a lot of stocks, but they're broken out into different portfolios. And my strategy is to have a portfolio no more than 10 positions, but the ideal strategy is to have between 5 and 8 positions. That's what I consider a solid portfolio. Doesn't get too messy. Each position kind of plays a role in their portfolio, and it does what it do. So this particular portfolio, this is an ETF portfolio. So if you've seen some of my previous videos, I talked about it last year. A portfolio we started with nothing but ETFs, and we was going to build it up over time. So of course, we make changes, we adjust, and we adapt. This particular portfolio has, it has 6 positions currently in the portfolio. And over the last year, this portfolio slightly underperformed the S&P. It's up 10.64% in the past year, and I know why, because I had a high yield dividend position. Basically, it was BITO that followed Bitcoin, and although it paid nice dividends, when Bitcoin drops, it really hurts the share price, which hurts my overall return. So that was the reason that we did not outperform the S&P, but that's okay. 10.64%, I'll take that. Over the last year, the S&P is up 12.78%, so not that far behind. So let's go over the positions in this particular portfolio, and you guys can let me know what you think. Leave a comment to say, if you agree or disagree, what would you add, or if you have any of these positions, any feedback is welcome. So the first position is GLD. The second one is XLK. The third one is SPYG. Fourth is VUG. And last but not least is SPYI. So that is this current ETF portfolio: GLD, XLK, SPYG, VUG, SPYI. And I'm really excited about this portfolio in 2026. I think it's going to do really well. We're off to a good start so far this year, and it's already up 2% year to date, 2.16% year to date, and what is the S&P is up 0.62. So we're already outperforming the S&P this year in 2026 in the first couple of weeks. So we made some adjustments to the portfolio, which is what you're supposed to do. You always reevaluate your portfolios and see where you can upgrade, make some changes. Whether you add a position, remove a position, that's just a part of it, right? So that's just the maintenance that you should do with your portfolio. If something's not working, you remove it. If you see something that maybe could add some value to the portfolio, then you add it. So this is a solid, strong portfolio. We're covering all our basics here. We have some S&P, we have some tech growth, and we have some income, and then we have some gold, which is just exploding right now, along with silver. But in this portfolio, we have the S&P, SPYG. We have the growth with VUG and XLK. We have the income on SPYI, and then we added some GLD. Well, we didn't. It was already part of it. We had some GLD. So This is a strong portfolio. I'm excited about how it's going to perform in 2026. Off to a good start so far this year, and I think this is going to take off. This is one of my smaller portfolios because overall it's one of my newer portfolios. Uh, but I think over this past year, over this upcoming year and beyond, this portfolio is going to take off. So let me know what you guys think. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. You do whatever you may with your stocks and your portfolio. I'm just giving you an insight on my portfolio and the approach that I'm taking. So let me know. Give me some feedback in the comments. I really appreciate it. As always, I just ask for a like, share, subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, and I will talk to you guys later.